Hey everyone, welcome to our math lesson for today. In this lesson, we will learn and review how to make friendly numbers. In this case, it's called a tens complement number. So you might be asking, what makes a 10, or why should we make a 10? Well, when we start adding bigger numbers, it's going to be super helpful that we know which numbers add up to 10. And it takes a lot of practice. But after you practice it, the good thing is that exact same numbers are gonna equal 10. So let's take a look at this number chart here and see which numbers equal 10. So here we can start off with 0 because that is part of the friendly numbers. 0 and 10. 0 plus 10 equal 10. 1 and 9. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 2 and 8. 2 plus 8 equals 10. And as you notice, the number is increasing, but also this number is decreasing, right? So it's kind of it equals 10. It's the same they all equal 10, but it's kind of like moving one, taking one from here and then moving it from here, if that makes sense. Then we have 4 and 6, which is 4 plus 6 equals 10. 5 plus 5 and 5 plus 5 equals 10. Now, if you notice here, do you notice a pattern, right? So the numbers kind of switch, right? So it was 4 plus 6, but now it's 6 plus 4, right? And then before it was 3 plus 7, but now it's 7 plus 3 equals 10. 2 plus 8 equals 10. 8 plus 2 equals 10. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 9 plus 1 equals 10. And of course, 10 plus 0 equals 10. So if you can remember at least up to the numbers up to 5, you just have to remember to flip the numbers, and that will give you 10, which is from now on I'm going to call it a friendly number. So why is it important? So knowing the friendly numbers is helps you with mental math, and it makes it a whole lot easier so that you're not counting your fingers, and when you're like stuck with a math problem, you're not stuck there counting your fingers. You can say, you can look at those two numbers and say, oh, I know that 3 plus 7 is 10. So again, this is going to take up a lot of practice. It took me years of practice in order to get these right. So if you don't get it right away, don't worry, don't get frustrated. All right, so I have found two games that are with friendly numbers that add up to 10. This is one of them here. So you can combine two of the balls in order to make 10. Let's see how it works. Oh, I see. I'm trying. So I have 3, right? 3, and then I'm trying to find a 7. Oh, that's all the way up there. There we go. So you kind of shoot it. You have to aim pretty good. And then I know that 5 plus 5 equals 10. So I'm trying. The point of the game is that I don't want this ball to go all the way here. Let me try and find a 3. Ooh, this is kind of nerve-wracking. I found another one, too, that was kind of nerve-wracking, too. Wow, this is really tricky. So I know that 7 plus 3 is 10, but I don't see a 3. Did you see a 3? Oh, there's one all the way up there. My goodness. So 6 plus 4 is 10, so I'm going to have to shoot it over here. Whoops. 1 plus 9 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. 3 plus 7, is 10. Ooh, I'm going to have to move a lot faster. This is a hard game. It might take some practice, and this is the easy game, too. So 6 plus 4 is 10. Let's try to find out. Oh, you gotta aim right. Oh, I guess you're trying to... So 3 plus 7 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. See how we run into the same exact patterns over and over again? 7 plus 3 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. I don't see any 4s. I'm just gonna shoot it. I don't see any 4s either. 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. I also don't... Oh, there's a 3 right there. Oh, that's an easy one. 5 plus 5 is 10. 1 plus 9 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. 3 plus 7 is 10. Ooh, I got a bonus there. 1 plus 9 is 10. 2 plus 8 is 10. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 5. 8 plus 2. 5 plus 5 is 10. Although I think I ran out of 5, so I'm just gonna shoot it out to outer space. Whoops. I accidentally shot that. 1 plus 9 is 10. I like 1 plus 9 because I think that's one of the easier ones to remember. I don't see. 6 plus 4 is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. 7 plus 3, which I think we ran out of earlier. 3 plus 7 is 10. So we have a couple of 3s coming up. 3 plus 7 is 10. Ooh. Oh, okay, I see. So you're trying to aim it. There we go. See how those 3 went away? It's because I kind of put them in between. So let's try to put it in between now. I'm going to make a bunch of them. 2 plus 8 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. I don't have a 9. Don't have a 9. I do have a 1. 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6. Whoops. 8 plus 2. Whoops. 8 plus 2. Don't have one. Have one right there. Have to be super patient. Don't have one. Don't have one. 6 plus 4 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. Don't have one. 4 plus 6 is 10. 8 plus 2. And there we go. Finally. Whew, this takes a long time. Alright, so let me show you the other one, which might be a little bit nerve-wracking. Alright, so this one is on the same place where you can study which numbers make 10. So here you're gonna work out time. You can make 8 one day. No, I wouldn't recommend 1 day. I would recommend 8 seconds though, or maybe you could do 3 minutes or so, just to kind of memorize it. So look at the table first, and then kind of come back and memorize the numbers. So I know that 6 plus 4 is 10. 3 plus 7 is 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. And I like that the problems stay here. 7 plus 3 is 10. We already did 3 plus... Oh, yeah, 3 plus 7. 5 plus 5 is 10. 4 plus 6 is 10. 8 plus 10 is 10. 9 plus 10 is 10. 6 plus 4. I like that we already did 6 plus 4 over here. 8 plus 2. 1 plus 9. 7 plus... 3 plus 7. 1 plus 9. 8 plus 2. And it just kind of times you with how many you do in a certain amount of time. So try to get as many right. Do 8 seconds. And if you really need to take your time, I guess you can do 1 day as well. Alright everyone, so that is it for our friendly numbers. Hope this was super helpful. We will be using friendly numbers this week and next week as well. So see you in the next class.